it's another Monday for us. Now, interestingly, we are still in the international break. But baby, I catch my attention the situation surrounding Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe, the captain of the French national team. Now, before Kylian Mbappe became the captain of the French national team, any achievement at Kylian Mbappe team here. And then the performances are what dying the French national team. Even after the 2022 World Cup, no. You heard you made a course for Sonin Yomo, Yabua, the French national team near Chile, the CC and Kasakasan in your marketing Kitty and number Chias to who becomes the main captain of the national team. No, ma Akodano, you may be shut down famano. Now, Bizente Lizarazu, say Ope, one of the best players of Mosia Kandiama, the French national team, out to me in Fancy Jane. He has been a leader. He understands what it means to play for the national team. And these guys have won something for the French national team. Just as Kylian Mbappe, Team GBB, they are the French national team. The worrying aspect of the whole situation, no, Akodano, minim how our musiti hunu, they all go through, no. But everything clearly seems to say, one, the position he's picking up in the national team, does not favor him. Amite, Kylian Mbappe is no number 9. Kylian Mbappe is number 9. Kylian Mbappe is much more comfortable drifting from the left as a left winger. No akati in due to the pace and then the ability. So betimi they dribble opponent defenders in 1v1 situations. But Kylian Mbappe is as a number 9. Maybe idea be attribute coaches na hold on no epe na asem in the number 9 position here. 1 the instinct, 2 the movement. It would be Bizante Lizarazu asem na work na o se Kylian Mbappe ni goal hye ne de eda so ye dey e wo hu ni say ade bia that one don't mean Jim finisem but hu ni say the pace na yera now hu ni say the pace na yera ba bia ye use Kylian Mbappe no senye team omo with high line etia Kylian Mbappe bebo through pass bebre na okoyi su pace na as number 9 way gise bia o drift ko nchen na na okate ina ana wonya defender be 1v1 na na the pace na di no but in a number 9 position no especially playing against teams on Motai City deep no em say Kylian Mbappe uhunu sa pace no the only things you are going to see is your movement and any instinct. This is the time to support Akodano. France for ni den. The 2 World Cups no makoni ni na ma bench of inu aba ko ma gini nyina no. Nipa no step it up. Ejinam ebomo mutimi di bibi no. Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
Na adene ya dania ya akoya as a political team kasabi kakra. In the first place, the captaincy nankasa won kasa by. Because Antoine Griezmann felt that Edru Nususa was here the captaincy armband near day. Emmanuel. The reason why I don't begrudge Didier Deschamps about the captaincy issue is he has been there before. Deschamps now captain the French national team. They pay. Saturday said he's a big boy in the national team. He's a big boy. And the star players in the PM with the national team no confess to manage the egos in the national team. And he commands a huge respect on and off the pitch, even amongst the players. It is a decision to give Kylian Mbappe the captain. No? Me personally, Nankasan, and it was quite confusing. But in the long run, he knows what he was doing. But I said, I didn't ya Danny. I'm an Abehanti Akodano. Because we can literally make an argument. Kylian Mbappe before the captaincy and Kylian Mbappe after say the captaincy in the year day. Emmanuel. And there's a huge gap between Kylian Mbappe. Tama na onya captain. And Samri Abraham Ababe captain. And the drama surrounding the move from Paris Saint-Germain to even Real Madrid and the issues now peja when it comes to Nijumedi also TBD. But Kasati trainer Monteno, Bizente Lizarazu, all of these guys no more Kasati Mbappe. Then this is the time. Fancy Di Maria, I really believe that they should protect Akodano and they should help him because mentally, I believe he's not yet stable. One, the move from Paris Saint-Germain to Real Madrid, they pay Mbappe
moving from Paris Saint-Germain to Madrid.
Ghana dey say twa munsum kura na say Osako Real Madrid na yansa ama na ambebo Olympic Games no. Now they believe that one, you are the captain of the national team. You lead by example. So if you are leading by example, the new generation, now Kylian Mbappe represents the new generation and the old generation of the French national team. The ATO representing the old generation of the national team is not with age. Kylian Mbappe represents the old generation of the national team with experience. Because Omoji World Cup in 2018, most of the players now Omoji don't know how they call. Omo free team in call. So I'm free team in call. Ono na part of it now. Boamo mu lead because bless Matuidi ni obiem. Pogba ni team ni mu biem. Rafael Varane ni team ni mu biem. Lucas Hernandez Prade ne corner side naba. And they Osaswe Samuel Mtiti ono so ni team ni biem. Olivier Giroud. Munyileja team no dey akọ. So he represents the old generation as to their success story when it comes to the World Cup. Now he also represents the new generation of the French national team due to the age. Anyhow, in Kodana, Mwasisu the span and Mwasisu French cronym no, or be looking up to him. So if you represent the old generation and represent the new generation, and when it was time to come and represent the national team at the biggest competition, we are suffering in Olympic Games. There was already team name no. Your friend or no, who team our walk akana what you so kosi akama mo no so ma won ye day. It in who she that
because fine yent mean can say be Mbappe by and come beje but come chances because
ro.
Yeah.
Come chances because ro pa. It ama most of the legends no say akoda we no say ni nkomodie ne nneema bi ni the way we city here no ho no. Let me say yeah, create a huge problem there, man. But I strongly believe say Kylian Mbappe mentally have gone through a lot of things. He should be able to back himself up. At Real Madrid, the start has not been good, but also picking up the pieces as soon as possible. As to say the position becoming one of the best number 9s in the game, it depends on how you adapt to it and become consistent to that particular position. No, because you see, the French national team, Barcelona is growing into it. On the other hand side, no, why Michael Olise also picking up, and Didier Deschamps wants to try new things. On person will bring out new setup. At Real Madrid, left position, no, unforgetting about it because Vinicius Junior in the position, no. And until Real Madrid is going to sell Vinicius Junior, and now say injury be better see Mama Vinicius Junior free that position, no, that position is not for Mbappe.
Latter part of last season, you say Vinicius a more central.
On say Carlo Ancelotti has always been an admirer of the Christmas tree formation 4-4-2 with a typical number 10 in behind two strikers. So at Real Madrid, no, Bellingham behind Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo. But automatically, no more na Kylian Jude Bellingham say or Bomo as a first number 9. Adeba and they won't know. But Oko checking AC Milan days are not Obo Kaka that particular role now. It was more about Shevchenko. Muso mu deliver or up front on Inzaghi. Sebio Mumio Bebo as double number 9. Then Ubenya Kaka behind them. Na Kaka Nadian is a playmaking role. But we're modifying Jude Bellingham role to a certain extent. He expects Jude Bellingham to be much more involved in the penalty box or goal scoring or Real Madrid. This time around, Kylian Mbappe by you can't be playing that particular kind of formation. Okay, say, oh, boy, then Rodrigo will be affected. If Rodrigo is affected, it's not going to be fair due to the fact that Rodrigo is also proving himself to be a crucial player for Real Madrid in that particular role. So you need to go differently. Where Kylian Mbappe will need to operate in the middle of the park.
Some passport.
And go. And then at the Biano Musaso Akwakoshemu left hand side or trying to create Nafioma be pitching him. But at Real Madrid, Kylian Mbappe will need to adapt to the number 9 position as soon as possible. That is why the French national team will also have to adapt because they say Antoine Griezmann who can also come in and help. But France for also believe he said you could also give them something which is different from water. Olivier Giroud no de momo. Adiana Antoine Griezmann de momo. Adiana Mateta subet media ede. Momo. You need to differ from it. And they believe say you could be their Thierry Henry. You could be something better than what we are seeing. Kylian Mbappe will need to adapt across the front line as soon as possible and be consistent with it. Then go to the
so you say Vinicius on the left, to say maybe be a beast.
Yes.
But for now, who Vinicius? Mbappe. When I'm full left, I was saying.
Real Madrid.
You forget the Vinicius I already or Madrid.
But when you also Real Madrid fancy. It would mean take Real Madrid out of the contest. And Omumi no Real Madrid no.
You for good yet said the Vinicius already why am Madrid. Obian say why do be also in PBI. But for now, say be a Vinicius me adjust centrally. Maybe Mbappe into me. I didn't know when to mean switch.
Fancy the issue here and here say there's no way to me taking it out of the contest with what Vinicius I or Real Madrid from the left hand side. That is the reality. I don't know my position there. So what has made the position his cannot be changed. And Opruvi said that position, that is where he's best fit. It is quite difficult to change Vinicius from there and move him somewhere. And person be destabilize the harmony within the team. Carlo Ancelotti and manage egos. He's the best man to manage Real Madrid in terms of what they have in their dressing room. They have Modric, money these guys in the dressing room, good. But if there is no problem, you don't need to create one. And already within the team, and then you won't say a good. But a time is coming. The English caucus, the Brazil caucus, and the French caucus, in terms of individual accolades, who becomes the face of the Madrid team, will begin to pray. Brazil are year free the system for some time now. Teams you know Brazilian players study see omona so di omudi pa Real Madrid and Barcelona. Iti akwaje Ballon d'Or na ubenya Barcelona player bi titare ho or Brazil ni not titare ho Ballon d'Or no. Ubenya Real Madrid Brazilian bi not titare Ballon d'Or no. These two clubs has been the sole focus of projecting these players in recent times. It's na Madrid player bia na Brazil player bia obenya daji bia o pese me come Madrid it hwe ankoda na o mosisi no Esteval will say enye sikasemo a Barcelona ho kire na Esteval obetima ko Barcelona just because of that. But now no crown the integrity of Barcelona with Brazilian players is becoming some way somehow due to Adia Ato Victor Roque. Barcelona set up him. And they believe say as a yard and image global world, Brazil needs a player to step up to help them because omudini ya in terms of the stardom no. And the player kase Brazil player be din obem Ballon d'Or and why Vinicius ana abebo. No cry na me say convince no cry Vinicius nem convince what national also why. Mike Adeni Casamado of Poco Anthony Dia Anthony a potential Ballon d'Or winner. Anthony de
yes, I know. No one day left.
Yes, I know that they left.
O set boy up for dragging.
O set boy up kicking. The contract. But you see, I'm so happy for Rafinha. But Rafinha brand and then the Honebo no Bowo Barcelona no putting up for Ballon d'Or. No, putting up. Rodrigo Akoka sembi even about the Ballon d'Or. Say on one tells here the entire 30 near Bobono. Fancy. Does Rodrigo deserve to be there? 30 players there. Meaning 2 years Rodrigo needs to be there.
30.
I'm not talking about top 10. I'm not talking about top 20. By top 30, Rodrigo deserves to be there. Last season, Real Madrid double figures in terms of goals and assists in the league. In the Champions League, crucial player. Even in the national team, when the likes of Vinicius, now see they want to step up. And then Rodrigo now step up.
Yeah.
I've always had my say about the political situation around the Ballon d'Or. Any the way it is being chosen, any the way it is here, and its credibility. I'm not saying you're credible, but quite fast UEFA players be near the me, I believe Rodrigo should be there, and he has a case. It is coming home for Nakamu who be him. Na Ireland kekeu. Lee Casley introduced Jack Grealish into the setup. Anthony Gordon into the setup. Now England's build-up play as a called the 3-2-5. But one benefited from this particular kind of formation. Coach the power. Trent Arnold, due to the ability to switch into the midfield to play as a midfielder and balance the equation. But me, early do way Ireland. You more kasabebre, ye more. A bedroom rebino, Mohammed Sababe catches a coach on Yadi. Me, I felt their project have gotten to a state where they needed a Syria arena. England for project in Edruno. me I felt say they need a serious runner. But baby on Mujina say no. Fancy. It's as if said they are okay with another builder because most of the likes of Aniho Gomez, Munina Babe Shishim, Jack Grealish had a good game against Ireland. Then Anthony Gordon also had a good game against Ireland. But it is early days yet. Early days yet. Omunya Butre pa. Ansu Fati under Hansi Flick. I want to see how it goes. This is Akoda. I want his dreams to come true. Oh, you're super talented. Me says you should be him say. I'm telling you.
Because even with Messi on the pitch,
the technical quality, Ansu Fati offers is superb.
Yeah.
The few things with the Spain national team, me say the biggest mistake at Barcelona here is somebody number 10 You can agree or you cannot agree. Me, I still stand by it. Say number 10 no mudema Ansu Fati no omambo akodano. It was too early.
Well, because just JC number ya busa numerologist for no mom the numbers say adwuma.
Adwuma no.
Numbers say adwuma pa.
No busa mo. Me
anya Valencia na be fa number 7 no man share odiem nika ko ro ye no.
Ai. So me no Kobiasa mo yeti kromo ase fancy yeti kromo ase na no obi avoid the Ghana national team number 10 JC obi avoid you what the man we was me sunson me ho mempe adenti no sunson no ho so wompe me it was too early it yama this season near bobo send 10 JC 10 one na am say kai akoda no. You see, you need to grow a certain level of capacity to be able to handle a certain level of pressure. And they've been also fatty face, but I'm so happy say he's coming back. Under Hansi Flick. I want this boy to be successful.